Hi boys and girls, I'm going to teach you how to make your diagram. You'll know you're ready to make your diagram when you've got your animal made. It's all glued together and ready to go. And you've taken one of these sheets of paper and you've filled out all the information that's going to go on your diagram. Here's mine. I've got my title here. I decided to do it in colors that matched my hummingbird.
Oh, I like how you have the purples and blues. The body of the bird is purple, and then there's some purple in the wings that ties it all together.
Thank you. And then I filled out my 3 pieces of information. Each of my boxes talks about a body part and it talks about how it helps it survive. So each of your boxes needs to talk about a body part and what that does to help the animal with survival. All right, I have to cut all these out on the black lines, and then I have to pick a background color. I actually went and held my hummingbird up to different colors to decide which one would look best, and I thought the turquoise looked really nice.
Oh, because there's a little bit of turquoise in the wings.
There is.
And if you used purple, you wouldn't be able to see the body of the hummingbird in the background.
Right. So I had to pick a color that was different, but looked nice. Okay, now this part was kind of tricky. I had to decide where everything was going to go. So this speech bubble is about the eye. So I want it to be able to be near the eye.
I see how you had to move that over a little bit, the bird over, in order to fit the speech bubble on your page.
And I might still move this. I have to see what my other speech bubbles are about. I have this one about the wings, and this one is about the bones in the wings. Geez, this one's kind of big, and this one's kind of little. So I might put the big one down here. And I want to put this one near here, but it really doesn't fit. So I might have to move some things around until everything fits nicely. Maybe like that. I don't know, then it looks kind of empty down here. So you have to mess around with it. Notice I don't have a glue stick in my hand yet. All right, and then I've got my title.
Usually a title goes at the top.
It does.
It's a good thing you've got a space left up there for it.
And then I have this one is about the hummingbird's beak. Luckily, I've got some space down here.
Oh, because you did one extra.
I did an extra. I wanted to really show that I was an expert. All right, so I have to make sure everything looks really nice. I'm trying to make this the same distance from the top all the way across. All right, now, once I have everything in the place where I like it, then it's time to get out my glue stick.
I'm noticing something. I'm being a little bit fussy, but you've worked so hard on all these things that I want to make sure to point it out to you. This one right here is a little crooked.
Is it crooked? Oh yeah, I see.
You
it's
might
not
want
lined
to
up.
line that side up so that the side of your speech bubble is parallel with the side of your background.
Thank you. All right, so once you like how it looks, then you're ready to get your glue stick out. You're going to glue on one thing at a time. Don't shove everything off, then you'll forget where it goes. So we're going to leave everything right where it is, get out the glue stick, and we're going to glue one thing at a time. So I can put my title first, and just like gluing we've learned before, it's the edges that are important. The edges are what keep it on. So I'm going all the way around the edge and hitting those corners. The middle is not that important. I can just do one quick swipe through the middle. Now I want to make it even. I'm going to try and center it so there's the same distance on this side as there is here. I can also try and make the same distance here as there is over here.
Oh, you're using your fingers as a landmark.
I am. Now, once I like it, I can push it down smooth.
Oh, from the middle to the outside.
From the middle to the outside. Okay, now I'm going to pick up my next thing and do the same thing. I'm not moving anything. I'm just going to pick up this one. I'm not putting glue on my poster. I'm taking it off my poster, hitting the edges and the corners real well. Then I'm going to line it up, try and make it even with the edge. So it's the same distance here.
Ooh, I'm noticing something. More math. Mrs. Hendricks has to tell the math stuff. The top of your background is parallel to the top of your speech bubble. The side of your background is parallel to the side of your speech bubble.
All right, now what I can do if I want, once I get everything glued down, I'll probably take these crayons in these colors, and I can draw an arrow from the speech bubble towards the eye if I want to. You don't have to, but a lot of times diagrams do have arrows. So I wouldn't use this orange pen. That would not look nice.
Also, you know how hard it is for me to draw things. I personally would have to use a pencil first and lightly draw it so that my arrow looks the way I want before I color it.
Let me try.
Now, she's usually pretty good at doing things the first time because she's artistic, but it's harder for me.
I did an arrow going towards the eye because this one is about the eye.
Let's see, I could have never drawn that on my first try.
Now I can take my crayon and go over it. The purple looks really nice. I like it. All right, so when you're done with your diagram, everything should be glued down really nicely. So when you pick it up, nothing falls, and we'll be ready to hang it in the hall. Oh, there's one thing missing. Do you know what I gotta put on there?
Your signature.
I gotta put
Your
my name.
Autograph.
Right here, I've got a spot to put my name nice and neat. And I can do it in pencil first.
Ooh, are you gonna go over it with crayons like you did on your title?
Well, let's see.
I see a problem with that idea. The turquoise in hummingbird will not show up on the turquoise in your name.
Oh, if I use turquoise, it's not going to show, is it?
Do you think lime green will show?
Let me try it. No, that looks junky. I think purple.
I think that's probably a wise plan. I'm glad you're being so thoughtful about making sure.
Well, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it, and I want to put my name on it to show that I worked hard.
I'm noticing all your letters are the same size, and that you even used capitals.
And I wrote in my neatest writing. I got a little more gluing down to do, and then mine will be ready to go in the hall. Thanks for watching.